Hello, folks, and welcome to Austin, Texas. In this women's soccer Heartland Conference championship final between the number 9 team in the nation, the St. Edwards Hilltoppers, going against Dallas Baptist University. If you are familiar with the Heartland Conference and its women's soccer, then you are familiar with this contest at this time of the season. If you are not, well, welcome, because you are in for a treat. These two teams meeting for the 6th consecutive time in the Heartland Conference final. The Hilltoppers hold the better record of the last 5, 3-2. We will write another chapter in what has increasingly become one of the marquee rivalries in the Heartland Conference. Jennifer Boudreau trying to find a pass that would split the defense. Instead, it is headed back to Lori Santoy, the Heartland Conference Defensive Player of the Year. The pitch may be an issue. Thursdays, if you did tune in on Thursday, then you are well aware of the rain that did fall here in the Austin, Texas area. If not, I can assure you that the pitch is in fine playing condition in comparison. In fact, it is a much more pristine pitch than it was on Thursday. The ground crew here at St. Ed's doing a really nice job to make sure that we have a much drier, slicker surface to work with here, as opposed to the wet and ditch filled surface that we had here on Thursday. DBU really looking for a win, as the Hilltoppers did sweep the season series against the Patriots. I wanted to get you those starting lineups, but right now it is Dallas Baptist attacking in the attacking third, as the ball is into touch, and the throw-in will remain with Dallas Baptist. Emmy Neese. She will throw this into the 18, Valsin Liu. She is physical, but doesn't get a good clearance. It will go off of the foot of Valsin Liu. And then Santoy having to come out, trying to keep it from going over the byline. And now this will be the first corner kick of the contest, and will be in favor of Dallas Baptist. It will be Geneva Martinez, the leading assist getter for the Dallas Baptist this season. Actually, there's 2 Dallas Baptist players down there. Martinez, the one taking the corner, though, as it looked to have been a short fake with the Captain Kerner right there. Into the box, and Libby Fish gets her right foot to it to clear it. It goes over the head of Tevis, and now she gives chase and now is on the ball. Tevis to Boudreau with her great pace, past midfield. Boudreau, 2-on-1. Boudreau has a person open in Tevis, and instead Boudreau will take the shot from outside the 18, never looking up. And it will go right by the near side post, and it will be a goal kick. Let me see if I can get you those starting lineups very quickly. Dallas Baptist, it will look like this. Hope Coyme in goal. Alongside the back, Heartland Conference, all Heartland Conference. First team from Loleta, California, Mackenzie Rice. Maggie Scales, the freshman from McKinney, Texas. Leah Draper, the junior from League City, Texas. Lindsay McManus from Waterloo, Iowa. Emmy Neese, Erica Everson, Catherine Sharp, Christina Williamson, Geneva Martinez, and Rebecca Kernan. Dallas Baptist is led by head coach Michelle Leonard. Her assistant is Jess Loeb. As for St. Edwards, lineup looks like this. In goal, Lori Santoy, and then the defense, Jenna Lipscomb, Libby Fish, Sydney Carroll, with Ashley Valsin Liu, as it's in the 18. Hope Coyme all the way out, and now she's trying to dribble it with her feet outside the box, only to dribble it back in and then be allowed to pick it up. An interesting use of the technicalities in the college game, as she was able to pick it up while she dribbled it out. It is headed around the Hilltopper attacking third. Carroll coming all the way out from that fullback position, gives it to Jackson in the midfield, placing it to the opposite side of the pitch for Lipscomb. Whitney Duffy giving chase, pushed off the ball by Lindsay McManus, and then cleared away by Dallas Baptist. Flicked ahead, and now Dallas Baptist looking for the counterattack. Instead, Grayson Jacks making the interception right at midfield. The near side pass to Carroll here on the near side, and it's put into touch. And you can hear the Dallas Baptist bench as the fans continue to file in here at Lewis Chen Family Field. Wherever you may be, I want to thank you for joining us here on heartlandsports.org. I'm the Smash, Justin Simmons, your commentary for today, and I assure you I would not want to be anywhere else but besides this match right here, right now, because I already know it is going to be an instant classic. 38:05 left to go here in the first half in this 0-0 contest between what has become an increasingly tight rivalry between these two. Now, all-time, SCU does hold the advantage 20 games to 9. But in the last 6, it has been Dallas Baptist that hold the better overall record, 4 wins to 2 losses. Dallas Baptist has a throw-in and a wonderful area for them. Right on the 18, it's defended well, then cleared, but not far enough. Still with the ball. Palmer getting her foot into it first for the Hilltoppers, and then it falls to Libby Fish, who will clear it out the 18, and it will take a bounce over midfield. The Hilltopper attackers, the forwards, running after it, and Duffy, with pressure on the ball, forces Lindsey McManus to put it into touch, and this will be good field position for the Hilltoppers on the throw-in from the far sideline. To Libby Fish, left-footed. The pass into the box, it is kneed away by the Baptist defender. Trying to start the counterattack was Dallas Baptist. It's intercepted by the Hilltoppers, but the pass is lacking the vision that was necessary as it goes into touch. Off of the throw in, Carroll. Valson Liu was there. Boudreaux looking for somebody to open up. Instead, it's one-on-one defense here, and then winning the tackle was Emmy Neese here on the near side. Dallas Baptist comes into the contest, the best defense in the Heartland Conference, letting some of the fewest goals in the league. Considering their 3-0 victory over Lubbock Christian University, Dallas Baptist able to show that staunchy defense as they were able to shut down Heartland Conference Freshman Player of the Year and Heartland Conference leading goal scorer, Haley Kesenek. (35-42) as we will have a goal kick coming up for the Hilltoppers. Let me just run through the names of the starting lineups because I did not get to finish that for you. So Santoy in goal, Jenna Lipscomb, Grayson Jacks, Morgan Palmer, Libby Fish, Jennifer Boudreaux, Sydney Carroll, Tony Tevez, Julia Harrison, Whitney Duffy, and Ashley Valson Liu. They are led by head coach Nick Cowell, his 11th season out of Birmingham, England, and he is assisted by one of his former players, Kelsey Baird. Looking for Tony Tevez, the freshman from Batterstetten, Germany. Gets the ball down, now one-on-one with the defender. Gets by her on the far sideline, feeds it into the box, and it's cleared away by Dallas Baptist. Trying to find the outlet pass, and keeping possession is Erica Everson on the far sideline. A collision between the Hilltoppers and Dallas Baptist yet again as they continue to fight for loose possession. Carroll steps up, bangs it, but then it's banged right back. Dead ball situation after the foul coming up for St. Edward's University. It will be the senior from right here out of Austin, Texas, the former Austin High Maroon, Libby Fish. Left-footed player with the left-footed pass, looking toward the 18. Jax does get control for the Hilltoppers as she plays it back to Jenna Lipscomb. The cross into the box. Palmer tried to flick it with her head, and it will just miss the lower 90 of the near side post. First substitution of the day as Caitlin Havard, the freshman from Prosper, Texas, will be coming on for Catherine Sharp, the senior from San Antonio, Texas. Off of the goal kick. It is controlled by Havard, who gets her first touch in the contest. And wearing a very colorful headpiece. And as I mentioned, the hairband, she does make a header off of the throw-in. Havard turns, nice pass as she's able to find Williamson, who in turn able to get to Havard. The pressure defense by the Hilltoppers forces the ball to go into touch. The push from behind by Emmy Neese, and that will be a foul against her. Hilltoppers free kick coming just on the brink of midfield. Dallas Baptist dressed in the red tops, red socks, blue shorts with the white yoke on those jerseys. As for the Hilltoppers, they're dressed in the home whites as they are the host team with the gold stripes across the chest. This will take a Baptist bounce, and DBU now on the ball with Christina Williamson, second team all-conference, looking for the layoff pass to find Havard. And it's desperate defending by the Hilltoppers, and it needed to be, but it was done well as Libby Fish was able to come across from her far side fullback position and come near side to make the clearance. Great technical defending by the senior, Libby Fish. Throw-in coming, though, for Dallas Baptist University. From the Nice's throw-in. The high foot, it flicks it into the 18. There's the Conference Player of the Year, Julia Harrison, who was able to send the clearance out of the box. But right now, the Hilltoppers trying to find an attack of their own, and they might. Jennifer Boudreau in her pace, trying to find the opening. Trying to get past Mackenzie Rice, and Rice's slide tackle. It does take down Jennifer Boudreau right on the edge of the 18. And it was a great tackle, brilliantly timed by another first team All Heartland Conference member in Mackenzie Rice. That was terrific defending. And now we have a corner kick coming up for the Hilltoppers, their first one of the contest from the near side of the field. Here comes the corner kick. It will be played off of Boudreau. It takes a deflection outside the byline, and the Hilltoppers will get a second opportunity at this corner kick. Lipscomb beats it near side post. It will bounce around inside the penalty area, and now it's rolling away. Fed back by Sydney Carroll. Lipscomb on the ball again. She will try to send it in the box. Searching. A Hilltopper does get their foot to it first, but then Hope Coyne comes out and makes the grab, and actually it will go over the byline, and this will be a goal kick. So the Hilltoppers threatening there, but the DBU defense able to deny the Hilltoppers the opening goal. With 29-12 and counting here in the first half of play, you are watching the Heartland Conference Women's Soccer 2016 tournament final between DBU and St. Edward's, and I'm sure you couldn't have written it any other way. Many teams tried to change the destiny of these two teams meeting, but it was just meant to be. 28-42. And off of the throw, and DBU with the ball. They are able to get it into the middle. And then the pass, just lacking the accuracy necessary for Everson as she loses it on the turn. The clearance, past midfield, and the Hilltoppers trying to chase it down. Whitney Duffy on the ball. Good defense on the tackle by Maggie Scales, a freshman but a third-team All Heartland Conference member. Head coach Nick Cowell looking like he is ready to make his first substitution of the contest. It will be the instant offense off of the bench in way of Kelly Andrews, as she is getting her last-minute instructions. Jax loses the ball as it is tackled away by Rebecca Kernan. It will fall to the Hilltopper back line where Libby Fish will play it back to Lori Santoy, the senior from Georgetown, Texas, with the long pass that was brought down nicely by Morgan Palmer, who is making her first start of the season for the Hilltoppers. It will go off of Emmy Neese, and the substitution will take place for St. Edward's University. Whitney Duffy, the junior from Gainesville, Texas, coming off for the junior from Houston, and Kelly Andrews. They were searching for Tevis off of the throw-in. Carroll does get it to Tevis, who takes the first touch with the outside of her foot. It's defended hastefully, and this will be a throw-in for the Hilltoppers. A throw-in coming right outside the 18 here. And they were looking for Tevis as she was able to get the defense. This one being played inside the box still and then cleared away by Kernan. Hilltoppers turning, trying to recover on the loose ball. Instead, it will fall to DBU as they try to feed it inside to the middle at midfield. Over the ball was Havard, and it was one-on-one defending as Kelly Andrews was able to poke it into touch. But this will be a throw-in for DBU. Double substitution being made by DBU. It will be Elise Royer along with Emmy Neese. Royer making her first appearance today from Granville, Michigan. The Hilltoppers make the tackle and are trying to spark the counterattack. Palmer with a through ball for Tevis, and now it's a foot race for the loose soccer ball here on the near sideline. The Hilltoppers not able to get to it. DBU won it, but now the Hilltoppers have won it back. Popped into the air here. Headed away by Carroll, looking for Tevis, and she finds her. Tevis trying to find the 1-2 game, but it's defended well by Kendall Wells. I'm sure you know, pun intended. Off of the throw-in by Carroll. And they're looking to eat up some more real estate here as they try to throw it forward. It's defended well by DBU yet again as they looked for a breakaway here. Off of the deflection at midfield, Palmer just a little late, and this will take an awkward bounce as they were looking for Havard, and literally the ball just bounced right before she could get her foot to it before it went into touch. Sydney Carroll has it defended away by Mackenzie Rice. Off of the throw in the middle, Morgan Palmer on it, able to beat the defender with the nutmeg. Long cross, and Hope Coim is there. Sure-handed freshman goalkeeper from Odessa, Texas. She has had a great season for DBU. I do expect her to make a couple of big saves for the Patriots. Slipping while trying to make the clearance was Kendall Wells, and the referee will call a foul. And he says that he's calling a foul for the elbow that he saw. Does our head referee, Elvin Carrero. So Ashley Balsin-Liu, the freshman from Spring, Texas, back there alongside Libby Fish. Fish will take this free kick into the box. It's headed first by DBU. Andrews on the ball, looking for a pass outside. The pass is cut out by Caitlin Havard, trying to play it off of the volley. Harrison plays it back to Libby Fish at midfield. With the pressure on, she puts it toward the middle, where it is knocked away by DBU. Hilltoppers are able to regain possession on the outside of the center circle in their defending half. Now playing the long ball, looking for Kelly Andrews, and it will go into touch. But DBU will have a very deep throw-in their own defensive third. A whole slew of alterations being made now as Affinity Stevens and Cecily Martinez are both coming on for DBU. 23 minutes and 5 seconds remaining here in this first half of play. We are still knotted at 0-0 if you are just tuning in with us here on heartlandsports.org. Another classic in the making between these two familiar rivals here in the Heartland Conference in this Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship Final. Over the head of Libby Fish, but she plays it well off of the volley. The Hilltoppers looking comfortable to play out the back as they find the pass in the middle that splits the defense. Looking for Palmer in the midfield. And coming through from the defensive midfield position was Harrison to make the least the deflection. Stolen away on the tackle and continuing to hold possession on the turn was Lipscomb. So St. Edward's University with the foul. This will give the free kick to DBU. It will be played off of an SEU player first, and then regaining possession is Maggie Scales in center circle. Throwing coming up here for the Hilltoppers. Again, these two foes familiar, especially in this situation, as they have met the past 5 Heartland Conference Championship finals. The Hilltoppers able to win 3 out of those 5. DBU winning the last one. Head coach Nick Cowell pretty good against most of the Heartland Conference opposition, but it's a little bit more even when it comes against the Patriots of Dallas Baptist University. As we have Maggie Scales having the ball tackled away as the ball is passed out from Morgan Palmer, and she had Kelly Andrews open here on the near sideline, but the pass just a little too far ahead. You might have been able to hear the instructions out of my headset, but assistant coach Kelsey Baird telling Andrews that she needed to have made her run a little earlier, and then she would have been there to receive the pass. Now we have a tackle by Havard, and a counterattack is possible for DBU. It's one-on-one defending here on the near sideline. The ball is into the box now. It's headed away by Libby Fish, still bouncing around the penalty area, and it's cleared into touch by the Hilltoppers. Throwing coming for DBU. It is chested down by Kernan and then cleared away by Sydney Carroll. Center back stepping up and putting the ball back into the attacking half for DBU, and then it's a unfortunate first touch for Kendall Wells as it will go into touch. And this will give the ball back to SCU. Less than 20 minutes remain in this 0-0 contest between the Hilltoppers and the Patriots to claim who will be the Heartland Conference Tournament champion. Both teams having to deal with lightning delays on Thursday and an immense rain. As the fight continues for possession here at midfield. It was last touched by Boudreaux, throwing for DBU. As you can tell, the intensity continues to ramp up as the time continues to wind down. Martinez, I believe she got her foot to it, and they're going to say no, but her pressure does cause a rash clearance by the Hilltoppers. Ball played into the air inside the 18, and that is Lori Santoy's and nobody else's, as she comes out from between the crease and makes the grab. It is punched away by Santoy over midfield. Kernan, though, with good positioning, able to put the ball back into play for a second opportunity to win possession. Instead, a throw-in will be coming for SEU. St. Edward's University does lead on shots taken. They have 4 shots as opposed to DBU's 0 so far. So the defense bending but not breaking for DBU. Hope Coyne coming out and making a good read on the ball as the freshman makes the grab. And now sends away her defensive back line before she punts it away. The ball at midfield, won by Kernan. But Palmer coming back, and then Libby Fish cutting out the pass. Loose ball here, and Boudreaux does have great pace on either side. Now she's on the left side as Andrews is up top in the middle. India Wentz now on the left wing. Ball played to Morgan Palmer off of the throw-in, and it is touched, and it takes a DBU bounce all the way to outside, just barely the 18. Santoy with the right-footed pass, looking for Carroll, and could have been a bad collision there. Instead, Jax trying to keep the play alive. Body on body between Andrews and Scales, and Andrews is able to position her out. Boudreaux trying to chase the loose ball, but it will do nothing more than roll out the back. But this will be a corner kick for St. Edward's University. 16:40, still 0-0 as the Hilltoppers taking their 3rd corner of the first half. It will be the freshman from Cedar Park, Texas, Jenna Lipscomb. Hilltoppers have 3 in like the 6-yard area. It will take a hop and a skip towards the 6-yard area, but it will be cleared by Dallas Baptist rather easily, and it's a great clearance as it's all the way in the Hilltopper defensive 3rd. Libby Fish will collect as she passes it in the middle for Lori Santoy, who is outside the 18 now. Back towards Fish. Looking to find the space as Boudreaux couldn't get the chest down, and Boudreaux will just send her tackle right through Maggie Scales. And Scales, like a T-1000, just gets up and walks it off like it was no big thing. Completely no-sells the pain in the tackle. That's just type of the game that we are dealing with here, as the physicality, like I had mentioned before, I do expect to ramp up before all is said and done. Into the ball box, it is a good ball. It's headed away by Jax. Scales putting it up from distance, and no real threat for the Hilltoppers as the sure-handed Lori Santoy, the defensive Heartland Conference Player of the Year, will send it away. The ball being played at midfield between both teams here. It depends on who will get to it first. Wentz with the pass to the back, and then Fish trying to find some space up front. Andrews loses it, but Andrews will get back on it. Andrews trying to use her pace to get past the defender. Kernan will take the slide tackle, and it was a clean one. You have to give credit for Dallas Baptist, as they have made some tremendously timed slide tackles here in this first half of play. Unfortunate for the Hilltoppers, as it will take a DBU roll off of the would-have-been tackle from Grayson Jackson. Now it's still inbounds off of the deflection. Turning is inside the 6-yard area now, and then quickly putting it away was Lori Santoy. Boudreaux on the turn with the pass. This could find Wentz. Coyne way off of the line, and she's still outside of the box. Coyne calmly stays on the ball and then decides to clear it to the near side touchline. But things could have been mighty interesting for both squads right there had the ball bounced maybe another way. Off of the Hilltopper throw-in to Grayson Jax, who is turning and looking to play it back. Libby Fish now with the ball as she plays it here to the near side for Ashley Valson-Liu. Valson-Liu from Jax back to Liu. Long ball played. It'll take a bounce. India Wentz has good positioning as she tries to pop it over her defender. The pass cut out by Harrison at midfield. Off of the slide tackle, it will fall to Andrews, who would look for the poke-ahead pass. And then Hope Coyne racing out from between the goalpost, makes a diving collection. At 13-13, we're still at 0-0 here in the first half of play in this Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship here in the final. The slide tackle by Valson Liu, and then Carroll was able to keep the dribble alive as she draws the foul. The shirt pull committed by Caitlin Havard. Right now, DBU's back line causing some issues for the Hilltoppers front three, as again, their captain, Rebecca Kernan, playing deep in the midfield as more of a defensive midfielder, and it is causing some issues. Having to be played out of play by the Hilltoppers, by Valson Liu, and DBU once again will have a throw-in in an opportune area for them. Sydney Mack, the freshman from Richmond, Texas, alongside Katie King, the junior from Dallas, are both now in the contest for head coach Nick Cowell in St. Edward's University. 12 minutes left in this first half. Sydney Mack on the ball now as she gets her first touch, and now King with her first touch, who's able to keep control. The left-footed pass to India Wentz, who is now here on the near sideline. Wentz trying to turn up field and playing the ball up. It's inside the 18 area. It's still bouncing around. It will bounce right outside the 18, and then Dallas Baptist able to make a quick clearance. Over to the far sideline. The defense is tight. It's a rough challenge, but it is won by the Hilltoppers, and now a penalty called, or excuse me, a foul against DBU. Foul committed by Dallas Baptist. Interesting situation here for the Hilltoppers. They have options, and they do have the ability to play it into the box. Lipscomb, the send in the box, looking for Mack, and it will be Coyne who collects the deflection rather easily as she chats with her team as she lets them go forward. Long punt that ended up a little shorter than I thought. King was looking for Wentz. Going from the fullback position is Carroll. Long ball playing for Mack. Mack trying to get to it first, and she does. Mack still with it. Left-footed send is cleared away with a header. The shot taken from distance. It will continue to roll through one defender, but it will die before it gets to the goalkeeper and then cleared out of danger. It was Katie King who got her left foot to it, but not enough power or pace. Juliana Garcia alongside Madison to Mickey coming in as Morgan Palmer and Ashley Valson Liu will take a seat. It is not as humid as it could possibly be here, but there is a lot of condensation in the air as we do have a lot of gray skies surrounding us here at St. Edward's University in Austin, Texas. Off of the play from the intro, looking for Kernan, who is now on the ball. It's one-on-one between her and Julia Harrison, captain versus captain. Harrison with the slide tackle and was trying to dislodge possession. The threat on goal negated by Lori Santoy as she now has the ball in her sure hands. With less than 10 minutes remaining, we are still tied at 0-0. Sent in back into play off of the Santoy punt. Kernan got to it and able to win possession back. And then the ball just put into touch, maybe, and that will be the case, by Emma Durain. Keeping possession are the Hilltoppers down that far sideline. And as soon as I say that, they lose possession. It is a foot race for the loose ball that Libby Fish will win as she sends it back to Santoy. Will that Pep Guardiola would be happy with the way that the Hilltoppers played the ball out the back there, as it was the goal keep to the defender, but the long ball missing on its accuracy, as this will be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist. Neither team giving an inch here in the first half of play. I have to admit, I already knew it was probably going to end up this way. DBU trying to mount an attack here, But quickly, it is snuffed out by the Hilltopper defense. To Mickey, trying to chest it down, and she does. Left-footed pass, searching for Mack as it will bounce past her. It's taken care of in the back line by all Heartland Conference, Mackenzie Rice. Foul called against DBU and Affinity Stevens, and this will be a free kick for the Hilltoppers with less than 7:45 remaining in this first half of play. I want to thank you again for joining us on this Saturday afternoon here on heartlandsports.org. Long ball played into the 18. It will take a bounce. Nobody else is there except for 3 DBU players as Katie King is running late. King trying to keep it in play as Coyne was trying to shield her out, and Coyne was successful. And this will be nothing more than a goal kick. Coyne with the left foot. It is going to be short. And it will come right out the side again, off of the foot of McKenna Nampkin. Off of the throw-in. Both teams vying to regain possession. Affinity Stevens now with the ball as she tried to send it ahead, and it was India Wentz who cuts out the pass. Wentz now on the ball. Stevens pulled at her. The referee says play on. The cross into the box, headed away by DBU. Hilltoppers trying to get back to the ball, and they do. Kernan was there just a tad late. Long ball played. And the Hilltoppers were retreating when that ball was put into the air. DBU looking for Martinez, and this will take an awkward bounce. The Hilltoppers are able to put it back into the air and regain possession, but they will head it right back to Kernan. Pass cut it out. And the ball will take a bounce at midfield. Hilltoppers able to win the possession as they have the ball onto the outside now for Jenna Lipscomb. Lipscomb looking for the cross into the box. It does find the inside of the 18, but DBU was there to get the defensive foot to it first. Nampkin wasn't looking. Pass intercepted. The feed into the box by Carroll. And again, desperate defending by the the Patriots. But it works out yet again for the ladies in red and blue. Libby Fish trying to keep control of the ball, but Cecily Martinez recovers well to win possession back. It's taken away by the Hilltoppers on the far sideline by their fullback, Jenna Lipscomb. Looking for Sydney Mack, who wasn't able to get a touch to the ball. And now it will roll outside the 18 here toward the near sideline. Nampkin on the ball, and she will send it into touch off of who is the question, and it will be off of DBU. Throw in the Hilltoppers. 5:14 left in this first half of play in this Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Final, and still we have no score. King was looking wide. Instead, it's nobody else but Affinity Stevens. Stevens has her pass intercepted. On the turn, it is tackled away, but won back by the Hilltoppers. To Mickey. Trying to push the issue. Instead, it's sent back toward the midfield where Grayson Jacks has it taken away from her. And the ball is now physical play between these two. As every loose ball is a continuous fight for possession. Into touch. Throw-in coming for SEU. Well, folks, if you can't tell this is a big-time game, let me assure you that this is a big-time game. Both benches out on the sideline standing, both sets of coaches yelling instructions every 2 seconds, and the fans continue to pile in here at Lewis Chen Family Field. Located around the beautiful campus of St. Edward's University in South Austin, Texas. Right on top of that hill. Sydney Mack takes a fall into the box, and the referee will say that was no foul. And she was positioned out, looking to receive the pass. This will be a goal kick for Dallas Baptist. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left. Up coin. It will be short. King gets her foot to it first. To Mickey on the ball. To Mickey, the shot from distance, and Hope coin. puts it down and able to make the read. Coim is limping a little, though, on that right foot. As she punts it away, it is Jax alongside Emma Durain fighting for possession. It is Jax who comes away with it. Leaving it far side for Wentz into the box. It's defended very well by Mackenzie Rice, first team all-conference. And then taking a tumble is Wentz as she tried to keep it in play. Rice, the 5'10" senior from Loleta, California. She has been fantastic so far in this contest. Winning possession is Martinez, who turns and feeds it into the middle. The ball into the back line, and then it's now with Sydney Carroll, who continues to play it back to Lori Santoy, the goalkeeper for the Hilltoppers. With the ball at her feet before she decides to launch it, it's headed back toward the Hilltopper defensive third. The long pass will find a wide open Sydney Mack. The through ball looking for Katie King as it is snuffed out, but it goes right back to Sydney Mack. Headed away by DBU's defense where Madison Tamicki gets her right foot to it first. Now with possession, this is Katie King. King gets past one defender, gets past two defenders. Harrison looking for a long ball to be played to India Wentz. Can she keep it in play? And she does. Looking for the cross into the box. A fight here toward the corner flag. And off of the deflection, it will go off of DBU and out the back. So this will be a corner kick for the Hilltoppers. Every corner kick for the Hilltoppers that they have had in this first half has come from this near side. Katie King will take the corner kick, going far side post. Getting her head to it was Harrison, but she will miss very wide. And we will have a goal kick ahead. 1 minute and 10 seconds remain in this Heartland Conference Championship Tournament final between DBU and SEU, the Hilltoppers, against the Patriots. Like I mentioned at the very beginning of this broadcast, another classic in the making, as both teams trying to find the go-ahead goal before we go into half. The foul actually called against on McKenna Nampkin, and now the referee saying that the foul was called against Harrison. So with the free kick situation, Dallas Baptist will push players forward toward the Hilltopper 18. 25 seconds, and here comes the free kick. It's a good ball that's played. It takes a bounce inside the 18, but it's an easy read for Santoy as she negates any possible damage from happening. 12 seconds as she bounces the ball inside the 18, and now will punt it away. A long punt that's won by the Hilltoppers at midfield. Carroll with it. And it will roll long into touch, and that will be it. Our first half will end. In your Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship Final, this increasingly building rivalry between St. Edward's University and Dallas Baptist University. We find ourselves tied at 0-0 at the break. We will get some stats for you and then a little update right before halftime. Do what you gotta do. We'll be back with the second half here on Heartland Sports.org. All right, folks, we're getting ready to come back here shortly, but we are still in the last couple of minutes of halftime. Let me give you some of those stats. We are still tied at 0-0 between the Heartland Conference leaders, or regular season champions, the number 9 team in the nation, St. Edward's University. They are playing host to Dallas Baptist University, the number 2 team in the Heartland Conference, coming in to today's matchup. Both these teams within the Heartland Conference in the South Central region. Hilltoppers are number 3. Dallas Baptist ranked as high as number 6. It has been a defensive struggle as neither team has been able to garner any points. However, St. Edward's, they have totaled 5 shots, 2 of those on goal. Dallas Baptist has not recorded 1 shot in this contest. The chances have come to St. Edward's University more so than Dallas Baptist, 4-1 on the corners. Dallas Baptist committing more fouls, 7-3. And of course, Dallas Baptist and their freshman sensation goalkeeper, Hope Coyne, has 2 saves in this contest, where Lori Santoy has not been tested yet. You can hear it. It is loud. The fans know it. If you are not familiar with it, welcome yet again as we get ready for the start of the second half here at Lewis Chen Family Field on the campus of St. Edward's University. The Hilltoppers will be going from right to left. The Patriots of DBU will be going from left to right. These 2 teams have met 5 previous times consecutively here in the Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Final. The Hilltoppers lead that series 3-2. However, DBU in the last 6 overall meetings has held the advantage 4-2. But if you want to look at this season alone, as Hope Coyne makes another big play as she comes out and makes a diving save, and then a huge divot left on the slide tackle because of the pitch. The pitch conditions here are much more pristine than they could be, especially as opposed to Thursday. Little rain yesterday. We did have some rain earlier this morning. The ground crews working on the field continuously. It is rather dry. All things considering, if you looked at the pictures from Thursday. There will be pockets filled in, though, where some of the divots could not be resodded, and with the pitch, I can see where it may play a factor in the outcome of today's match. Looking for a pass into the box. It is cleared away by Sydney Carroll. Turning on it is Tony Tevis. Short pass to Morgan Palmer, who was looking for some space. Kelly Andrews uses her pace as she's able to win the ball here on the near sideline. The Hilltoppers still with it. It is Kelly Andrews. One-on-one with her defender. Andrews beats her into the box, and standing her ground, making the initial deflection, was Maggie Scales. Going down into the box was Andrews. It's a kick save and a beauty by Dallas Baptist as they are able to negate the defense, or negate the attack, for just a split second. Slipping as she was trying to send it into the box was Jenna Lipscomb, and then taken out by her own player and falling on that braced knee was Mackenzie Rice. That could have been a nasty outcome for not just Rice, but for Hope Coyne. The freshman from Odessa has that knee with one of those heavy braces. And you could just imagine the repercussions of what would have happened if Rice injured herself falling on top of said brace. It looks like both players for DBU able to avoid injury as play continued on. This will be a free kick for DBU in their attacking half. Cecily Martinez will keep it low off of the header, and it will bounce into the air where Santoy will make the easy grab. It was on target, but it wasn't in the way that they had planned. Hilltoppers lose control when they get into their attacking half here, as it's a long clearance played by the DBU back 4. Now Martinez making the interception as Jax pokes it into touch. The throw-in coming for DBU on the far side of the field. 41 minutes and 57 seconds left in this contest here in the Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship Final between DBU, Dallas Baptist University, and St. Edward's University. It is now the Hilltoppers of SEU who turn and try to put the ball upfield. Off of the slide tackle, DBU still with it, and then it's tackled away by Jenna Lipscomb. Lipscomb with the short clearance where Morgan Palmer makes the interception at midfield. Playing the long through ball, leaving it for Boudreaux, who has great pace. And then coming over was Tevis, who knocks it and keeps it in play. The referee says continue on. And then it will be a foul on Jennifer Boudreaux. So Tevis was able to keep the ball in play as it just died right on the line with her touch, but then Boudreaux coming back and fouling Elise Royer. And she will take the free kick. It will fall to the back line of DBU yet again, and it's a clearance by Rice. First team all-conference Rice. Goes into touch, throw in Hilltoppers here with 40-45, still 0-0. I want to thank you again for tuning in with us here and was another exhilarating final between these two here in the Heartland Conference. At the Women's Soccer Tournament Championships here on the campus of St. Edward's University. Foul called against DBU, and this will be a free kick coming up in a very provocative area for the Hilltoppers. The Hilltoppers have everybody on the back post here. Lipscomb will be taking the free kick for the Hilltoppers here off of the near side. Whistle blown, going far side post. It's in the air. It's still bouncing around inside the penalty area. Off of the run from late, Valson Liu's low shot is blocked away. Still in the Hilltopper attacking third as it will go into touch, and now it will be a throw-in for DBU. Their defense steps up big yet again and is able to defend that free kick. Now Dallas Baptist trying to find its offense here, but Valson Liu cuts out the initial attack. Again, Valson Liu called upon to head the ball out of harm's way. It will fall to Teves. Off of the half volley, will send it into touch as she was looking for Boudreaux. Throw in DBU. 38 minutes and 50 seconds left in this classic contest between two foes, DBU and SEU. More than bragging rights on the line, obviously, it is all about the tournament championship in the Heartland Conference. Throw in now won by DBU off of the deflection of the foot of Jenna Lipscomb. DBU trying to restart quickly. As the ball does go into touch, it will now be a throw in for St. Edward's University. The Hilltoppers are dressed in the all-white, DBU with the red, blue, and red socks. It's off of the shoulder. A Royer here on the near side at midfield. Andrews' pass is intercepted. It'll be played off of Harrison and now headed back. Now on the run. This is Caitlin Havert who has control of the ball. It's one-on-one against her and Lipscomb. She gets it into the box, and Valson Liu coming over to make a well-timed clearance, but it will lead to a corner kick for Dallas Baptist University. Corner kicks the great equalizer. When it comes to opportunities in the game of soccer, this is just the second one of the afternoon for Dallas Baptist University. First one of the second half. Now there's a delay here, and it's a injury for one Dallas Baptist player, and I can't get a good look of the number from my vantage point, but both teams will take a break here as the medical staff does tend to the down player for DBU. We are awaiting a Dallas Baptist corner kick when we return to action here in this contest. A toughly contested battle between these two teams thus far, as we are still deadlocked at 0-0. Did hear the clap from the Dallas Baptist bench, so the player is up and walking with under her own power with being flanked by two of the trainers. That is Caitlin Havard, so the lady that was making the run, who won the corner, taking a knock to where she is on the sideline and trying to walk off, where I can see her wincing in pain. The injury that is ailing her at the moment. King was able to, Libby Fish was able to head it away for a split second, but the shot on goal is handled easily by Lori Santoy there on the far side post. Game still tied at 0-0 after Dallas Baptist's opportunity. That was really the first dangerous shot we have seen from DBU. Libby Fish taking a little longer on the thought on the ball. And now DBU trying to push the issue here as they continue to have the ball. And they're attacking third. It will go out of play. And this time the Hilltoppers will have to throw in here on the near sideline. As the ball bounces down the touchline. Possession being fought for with every inch of the pitch. Throw in now for DBU. Off of the throw in. And it's there on the outside. And it will go over the byline, out the back for the goal kick. 36 minutes and 20 seconds remain. And it's still tied at 0-0. DBU had the win over Lubbock Christian University on Thursday, 3-0. DBU now, as they continue to press in the attacking third. It is intercepted by Tony Tevez, as Tevez is trying to thread the needle with the pass, instead stepping up and making the interception. First team all Heartland Conference, Mackenzie Rice. Lipscomb will get ready for the throw in here. And she will send it down the touch line, looking for Tevez. Tough defense applied by Maggie Scales. And it will go off of Tevez on the way out. This will be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist University. The Patriots starting to apply more pressure here in the second half of play, while the DBU defense continues to try to deflect away those attacks. Libby Fish stepping in and winning the ball back, and now feeding Santoy in the middle, who will have to clear it outside of the 18. It will take a bounce at center circle as it's headed back into attack by DBU's defense. Chested down, that is off of the hand. Will the Hilltoppers get the play? And they will. I think the Hilltoppers wanted to have advantage instead. The free kick will be given by the referee, and this will be a free kick for St. Edward's University. Libby Fish, the senior from Austin, Texas, the hometown kid. Well, she's a senior, I should say, lady now. As the shot taken from distance by Boudreaux, looking for that near side lower 90, and it was easily handled by Hope Coyne. But maybe that will spark a little offense for the Hilltoppers now, as DBU continues to try to find that opening goal, and they win it right at midfield. Williamson with the pass, the through ball, looking, searching, and the one-on-one defense is won by the Hilltoppers. Both players falling over here on the near sideline as the fight for possession continues. Scales now with the ball as she passes it to the near side for Royer, and it will go out the side for the throw-in for the Hilltoppers. Back and forth we have gone in this second half of play, with both teams applying pressure in their respective attacking halves. But who will get the opening goal? And it continuously is looking like the opening goal will be the game-winning goal in this contest. Falling from behind was Palmer as she was trying to play defense. Everson with the pass looking down this near side touch line. It will go out the byline. Throw in now for the Hilltoppers. So Kelly Andrews will be coming off of the pitch as India Wentz makes her appearance. Jennifer Boudreau coming over to the sideline and having a quick chat with head coach Nick Cowell. Off of the goal kick from Santoy, it will fall to Tevis. Her touch leaves it in the middle. Palmer's long ball searching, and Hope Coyne makes an excellent read yet again. The 5'8" freshman from Odessa, Texas, will feed the ball in on the far side with an underhand throw. Possession, looking, and it's shellacked right off of the shins of a DBU defender as it goes into touch for the throw-in for the Hilltoppers. Dallas Baptist University getting ready to make a couple more substitutions here, as is head coach Nick Cowell as he's sending in one more Hilltopper player off of the bench. 31-44 and counting as we're still tied at 0-0. Harrison for the Hilltoppers trying to play another long ball, and this one will roll out the back, and this will be a goal kick. So Whitney Duffy will replace Tony Tevez, and then Kendall Wells and Lindsay McManus will both come onto the pitch for head coach Michelle Leonard in Dallas Baptist University, as Martinez will also leave now, along with Emmy Neese. 31:05 as the clock continues to run during that substitution. And now we have a fight for possession at midfield. It was headed into the attacking half by the Conference Player of the Year, Julia Harrison. Pass is cut out by Carroll as she sends the ball on the ground toward the middle, playing it back towards Jax as the pass is cut out and intercepted by Mackenzie Rice, who sends it into touch on the far side line. Throwing coming for the Hilltoppers. We're still tied at 0-0. Boudreau wins the ball back. Boudreau still looking down, trying to cut inside. The recovery defense will push Boudreau from behind, but it will be right outside the 18. Another quality opportunity on the dead ball situation for the Hilltoppers to put the opening score on the board. Jenna Lipscomb, the freshman from Cedar Park, Texas, which is located just a little northwest of Austin. I'm sure her family here in the stands to support her on will make the pass here off of the free kick. Fed in towards the 18, and it's headed away by McManus, who rises up and makes a huge play. Oh, the Hilltoppers have a huge collision, and both ladies are down. That's Boudreau, who looks like she got the worst end of it as she is clinging to her head. And it looks like, well, both players are going to be down and checked out here. The ball did go out the back, so this will be a goal kick coming up, but definitely the concern here is of course our concern here right now are the two Hilltopper players that are currently down after they collided with each other while trying to chase the loose ball inside the penalty area. As there is a clear silence here at Lewis Chen Family Field. Jennifer Boudreau, who I thought got the worst end of it, able to get back up. That's the senior from Longview, Texas. I know she definitely knows what this game means. She is tough. We We still have one more St. Edward Hilltopper player down that's getting checked out by the training staff here at Lewis Chin Family Field. It was an awkward collision as it was the two seniors. It was actually Julia Harrison and Jennifer Boudreau, two key players for head coach Nick Cowell. And definitely do not want any injuries going into the playoffs. But you do want to come away with the conference championship here in the tournament. So Jennifer Boudreau will have to come off. Because of the she has to come off because of the injury, because she got checked out. So she needs to come to the sideline, or is it just a free? So Boudreau and Harrison will both come off. Mackenzie Chernewick now checking on. So Chernewick, Kelly Andrews called upon to fill the gaps. Off of another chance of the corner kick. This one near side, and Hope Coyne finds the open space and makes the grab right out of the air. 29-20. Off of the punt, Palmer out-towered by Erica Everson, but the ball delivered back into the attacking half by the Hilltopper defense. Lipscomb looks up, trying to feed the long ball that will get past one defender, but then will be cleared into touch by the other defender, Mackenzie Rice, who comes over and makes a great read. This has been a sensational game between these two. Very dramatic as each team just trying to find an opening here that will break the deadlock. The turn, the shot on goal. And it's going to be too wide as it will continue to go down the byline before it finally rolls out the back. But Palmer, a quality opportunity, but the finishing not clinical. And this game will continue at 0-0. High tensions running between both benches. And, of course, the players on the pitch. Off of the restart. Tumble taken at midfield, but now Dallas Baptist with the ball. India Wentz trying to win possession. Palmer coming a little late. It's a good ball played long by McManus. And now with it is Everson. And it will go out the side. And this will be a throw-in for Dallas Baptist University. And a wonderful attacking area for them. Off of the throw, and it is chested inside the 18 by Dallas Baptist. But they have not been able to really regain a steady possession. And as I say that, they lose it out the side for a throw-in for the Hilltoppers. Again, this is the 6th consecutive meeting in the Heartland Conference Final in the tournament championship between the Hilltoppers and DBU. So we have seen this contest played many times. It has been St. Edward's that holds the advantage in those last 5 meetings, 3-2, as DBU tries to continue to push on their offense as it's going to be fed back and towards their attacking third yet again. And it will be returned by the defense of the Hilltoppers. Being bounced around here between the midfield and the back line. Now things getting a little sloppy as the Hilltoppers not able to convene on the ball. The slide tackle will come in late off of the challenge. Still with it is Lipscomb. And now she will finally get a clearance into it. It's still into the air. It had to be headed away by Valson Liu inside the 18. On the ball, McManus trying to thread the needle again. And then a half of the half volley. It's Whitney Duffy who is able to play the long ball. Mackenzie Rice trying to head it out of danger. And now the Hilltoppers are on the attack. Whitney Duffy, or excuse me, that's Chernewick looking for the long ball for India Wentz. It's a foot race between her and Hope Coyne. And Hope Coyne will get there first. And she made sure she got there first as she picks up the ball along with it. "26 minutes and counting. We are still tied at 0-0. Chernewick chasing after the loose ball, and she gets her left foot to it first. pass is intercepted by Cherniwick at midfield. It was Kernan trying to dislodge the possession. Now DBU on the free ball. DBU still with it as they turn here at center circle. And the long ball looking for some open space as Libby Fish will just play into touch. It will be a throw in here on the near sideline for DBU in a wonderful position. This is a solid opportunity for DBU here on off of the throw-in. Here on the near touch line. And they will lose it out the back with high pressure defense from the Hilltoppers, and they force the goal kick. Madison to Mickey coming on for St. Edward's University as Morgan Palmer will come off. The Hilltoppers now working at less than 100% capacity with their starting 11 being affected with the collision between Julia Harrison and Jennifer Boudreau. Just to give you an idea of the magnitude of not having both those players on the pitch for Nick Cowell. That is the Heartland Conference Player of the Year in Harrison, and then the Heartland Conference Offensive Player of the Year in Boudreau, who are currently on the bench, and we do not know if they'll be re-entering this match or not. But you got to play with the 11 that you have out on the field. Now Andrews is with the ball. She plays it off of the deflection and keeps it in front of her. Great dribbling by Andrews here as she continues to dribble. Andrews feeds it inside the box. Coim is there to snatch it away from the oncoming header of Whitney Duffy. And it was a split-second reaction that had to be done in that instant. Or it could have been proven completely dangerous. Heading it back into the attack is Limscomb. Wentz with it here on the near side. Touchline as she finds the nutmeg on the back heel. But the defense of Dallas Baptist won't let it go any further. Throw in. Now for St. Edward's University with 23-25 and counting here in this second half of play. We are still tied at 0-0. As to Mickey, able to split the defense and find the running Wentz, as is a slide tackle. It's a rough challenge, but a well-timed challenge, as it will send the ball into touch. A throw in for the Hilltoppers here on the near side, right towards the 18. It will be Limpscomb. Will they keep it short or will they go long is the question, and they will stay short. It takes a bounce before the turn. And now DBU able to win back possession as it goes out the side. Substitution being made as it will be Emma Durang coming on. And for the Hilltoppers, it will be the Heartland Conference Player of the Year. Coming right back into the action, Julia Harrison. Off of the header, it's Wentz who's able to head it back into the attacking third for the Hilltoppers. And then a little 1-2 game does not work out as it will be a DBE throw-in as SEU loses possession out the side. Cherniwick will be coming off as Julia Harrison returns to the action. And then coming back from injury herself, Caitlin Havard looks to be well enough to continue on in this contest. 21:55 left as we are still tied at 0-0. Both teams yearning for that opening goal, which consistently looks like it might turn in to be the game-winning goal as well. Kelly Andrews has been relentless in her pursuit of winning possession. And the ball still in play, then finally goes out of play. And this will be a throw-in now for St. Edward's University. As they find Grayson Jacks on the restart, she will send it out. Back played in toward the 18. Nobody there to cause any more trouble by St. Edward's University as Hope Coyne will get ready to punt this away. Not played well off of the first touch as they lose it in possession. Whitney Duffy now on the ball. She looks to make an extra pass. And again, Coyne, knowing that there is no threat around her, comes out and makes the easy grab as she will restart the play with a deep punt that will go past center circle. And now it's in the attacking third with DBU on the ball. Dallas Baptist University will lose it on the long cross attempt, but they will win it back, and now won by the Hilltoppers at midfield. Duffy able to pass it back to Jax, who chests it down. Jax still a couple of steps in front of her defender, and she will gain some space. Jax on that far sideline outside the 18. The left-footed cross is headed away by Dallas Baptist University, and then turning was Kernan to try to get a better clearance. It does not happen that way, as Limscomb will stop it and now send it in with her left foot, headed around inside the 18, and it was a rash clearance made, but well-timed. The Hilltopper offense looks to reset, and then an errant pass by Sydney Carroll will end up giving DBU back possession and negate some of the pressure that they were facing there, as it is now St. Edwards who is putting on the front foot here late in the second half, as we are just past 20 minutes, or just past the mark where we have a little less than 20 minutes remaining, I should say. Still tied at 0-0 if you're just tuning in with us here on heartlandsports.org. The 6th consecutive meeting between these two squads for the conference tournament championship in the final between the number 9 team in the nation, the St. Edwards Hilltoppers, and Dallas Baptist University. Kelly Andrews with the cross. A header is going to go just wide of the near side post on the lower 90. Getting her head to it was Madison to Mickey, but just a no-go. It's 9 shots to 2 in favor of St. Edwards. The chances have been there for both teams, but the finishing has not. It has been a wet day. Light rain has fallen around this area. The pitch having to be tended to after a tremendous downpour completely drenched Lewis Chen Family Field and put parts of it underwater on Thursday. The ground crews have done a tremendous job to make this field completely playable. But both teams still looking to find that opening goal, as Wentz was flying in with that kick, trying to keep it in play. Instead, this will be a goal kick for Dallas Baptist University, as we have 18 minutes and 20 seconds remaining, and the tensions are high. I see a lot of squinting on the sideline, a lot of rubbing the head in frustration from both coaches, and both of them just trying to think of what can they do to gain the most out of their team, to find that last bit that they need to get the finish and get the 1-0 lead. Long ball played from the midfield to the Hilltoppers. Whitney Duffy on the ball just outside the 18, trying to dribble toward the middle. The shot is deflected off of a Dallas Baptist defender. And again, it is Hope Coyne who has just read the game so well this afternoon, as she has done all season, making the grab. At midfield by Dallas Baptist University. Whitney Duffy coming in from behind and dislodging possession. And now it was to Mickey with the pass to Lipscomb. And they will be searching for India Wentz. Giving chase is Lindsay McManus on the defense, and then coming over and getting her foot to it was Lindsay Washburn. Whitney Duffy avoids the slide tackle. The shot taken from distance, and she was aiming towards that far side post, and Hope Coyne, just like a blur, coming over and snatches possession. Harrison. Again, this Hilltopper defense playing the high line, and Harrison right at that midline. A tall, physical body as she's able to head it back into the attacking half for the Hilltoppers. One-on-one there as Duffy and Scales, or excuse me, Wentz and Scales went leg to leg there. What could have added into an awful collision. Instead, that was not the case. It will just be a ball put into touch. Jennifer Boudreau back into the contest for the Hilltoppers. So those are two big-time players that head coach Nick Cowell gets back on the pitch here at Lewis Chen Family Field, with the Heartland Conference Player of the Year and Offensive Player of the Year, respectively, returning. Lipscomb loses it on the touch. Libby Fish, though, with great accuracy as she clears it down the near side touch line. It will have a little too much power on it, though, as it will roll out the back, and this will be a goal kick. Remember, in college soccer, we do have overtime. Golden goal rule is in effect. Last time the conference championship was held here, of course, it was another final between DBU and St. Edwards, and it was the Hilltoppers who had the victory then. But we are still a good 15 minutes away from that scenario taking place, and right now it looks like Dallas Baptist doesn't want to go to overtime as they have a throw-in coming up from right just near their corner flag in the attacking third. McManus will throw it in, and it's quick on the throw-in as soon as she got the ball. Sent in towards the box, the header, it will go wide, and Santoy, she will take it off with the half volley. Good opportunity there by Dallas Baptist University. Again, the finishing just lacking here this afternoon by both squads. But you also have to give credit to some tenacious defending by both teams, exactly what we had expected. And the goalkeeping as well has been terrific. Lori Santoy not asked to do too much, but not making any mistakes with the ball at her feet. And then Hope Coyne just reading the game so well here this afternoon, well beyond her years as her qualification lists her as just classification as a freshman. Off of the restart on the throw-in. Victoria Malmros from Malmo, Sweden, now in for St. Edwards University. That might be a foul, and it will be called against Livy Fish, who went in late on the tackle as Caitlin Havard let the ball go through, and now it's a free kick for DBU right in the middle of the field and right in the middle between the outside of center circle on their attacking half in the 18-yard box. Players are deep on that far side post for Dallas Baptist University, and here comes the kick. They will be looking for those players. It's headed back toward the 18 and then hastily cleared with the right foot of Jenna Linscomb. Chasing it down is Malmros, and then she has it poked away as Tevis, once again, trying to get her right foot to it but failed as it will be sent into touch. And now we will have a throw-in for Dallas Baptist University as Cecily Martinez will be checking in. The senior from Grand Prairie, Texas. The transfer from the University of Oklahoma. And then McKenna Napkin coming off for her, the native of Giddings, Texas. Dallas Baptist, about a 3.5 to almost 4-hour drive from the capital city of the state of Texas here in Austin. Trying to keep the ball in play, but then loses it was Affinity Stevens. And now the Hilltoppers were able to negate what could have been a really good attack. Instead, it's Lori Santoy giving her team a breather before she sends it back into play. It's a low punt that will go past midfield and it will roll past everybody, including the back line. It is a foot race for the loose ball. Whitney Duffy was there. She got to it, and then Hope Coyne, like a superhero, coming flying in, sliding on the ground, and saving the day as she is able to hug the ball away from Whitney Duffy, who was not able to get a shot on goal. Now Stevens with it as we break the other way. Lipscomb cuts out the pass, but for how long? Looks like that was a shot on the ground from distance that was denied by Caitlin Havard. But possession remains with Dallas Baptist University here in their attacking third. The pass once again returned to sender as Momro's able to get the ball, and she sends it up to Whitney Duffy. It looks like the tactics have changed a little bit for head coach Nick Cowell. And now here comes Jennifer Boudreau with her great pace. Boudreau on the ball, one-on-one with her defender. Now pushed to the near side. She tries to cut back, and it's a great tackle, brilliant tackle by Maggie Scales. And it had to be, as she well-timed that slide tackle with inside the 18. The Hilltoppers have had 2 fouls called just outside of the penalty area and have not been able to win a penalty. But it has been great technical defending by Dallas Baptist, where they are able to well-time their tackles just instants before they make contact with the player. Just some Terrific stuff we're seeing defensively by both teams in this contest. Corner kick for St. Edward's University. Sydney Carroll will be taking this free kick, and she will be sending it in with the right foot off of the near side. Near side post. Getting to it are the Hilltoppers first. Jack's able to keep possession. The shot is deflected by Coim over the crossbar, and this will be a second opportunity on this corner kick. It was point-blank range, turning and shooting, and Coim was there yet again. The freshman making another big save here in this Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Final. Again, another corner kick coming in for the Hilltoppers. Less than 10 minutes remain. Near side post yet again, and Dallas Baptist read it all the way. It will be put into clearance by their defender, and it will be a throw-in for DBU. Emma Durain, who made that clearance. Throw-in for, and actually, it will not be a throw-in. It will be another corner for St. Edward's University. Again, trying to go near side post, and this time they'll just hit the side netting, and that will end the threat. Head coach for Dallas Baptist University, Michelle Leonard, electing to make one last push here in regular time to try to get the game-winning goal as she sends in 4 new players fresh off of the bench. Head coach Nick Howell has nobody lined up ready to go in, as it looks like he will stay with this 11 for the rest of the duration of this match. Off of the goal kick, Kerner lets it go through. Martinez able to use her body, turning and trying to find one more pass. Out of the back line, it's Libby Fish who has it, headed by Whitney Duffy in the attacking third. And flying in with the header that sends it into touch is Dallas Baptist University and Mackenzie Rice, their first team All-Heartland Conference member. Off of the turn on the throw-in, again defended tightly by Dallas Baptist University. Nobody has any time on the ball to look up and try to pass. As you, that's a feat. Ball trying to win back possession and almost inside the box, and it's headed away by Rice. Malmrose, who had just come off the bench a few minutes ago, using that pace with her fresh legs, able to force the defense or force the pressure to give the Hilltoppers the ball back. Off of the throw-in, Jax with the ball. They find Harrison in the middle, who plays it back to Valson Liu in the back line. Liu. Long ball played and finds Boudreaux on the turn. Boudreaux still with it as she was able to fight off one defender. The pass to Harrison, who puts it way into the air. It will take a bounce right in front of Hope Coim. And it looks like Duffy was trying to win the foul as she took a tumble inside the 18. And instead, it will just be a free kick for Dallas Baptist University. .705 off of the goal kick. And now with it, McManus. It's Caitlin Havard with the slide tackle that sends it into touch. 6 minutes, 50 seconds left. 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Tevis. Excuse me, that was Carroll with the pass inside. Malmrose looking. Pass cut out, but put into touch. Whitney Duffy now checking into the contest as the Hilltoppers are searching for the go-ahead and possibly game-winning goal here. Sydney Mack will be coming in for Sydney Carroll, so that will take one defender out. Malmrose was in, but she can easily transition into the back line. I'm interested to see technically what head coach Nick Howell has in mind here, as I've seen him come out of different variations of the 4-3-3 this season. Long ball play by Malmrose with the turn that shields off the defender. It's blocked by Coim, and there's a collision right inside the 18. The ball is cleared by DBU. It was Boudreaux who had that opportunity, and Coyne once again making a huge save as she put her body on the line. And now Valson Liu with the mistake. Martinez, the shot from distance, and it will just sail over the crossbar. How unlucky, as that was probably the best opportunity that Dallas Baptist has generated this entire afternoon. It fell to Martinez after Valson Liu made the wrong move with the ball. She wasn't able to keep control. She lost it on the tackle. It was a clear shot on target by Martinez. And again, it just goes right over the crossbar. This game continues at 0-0. And now we have less than 5 minutes remaining in it. Both teams searching for the game winner. Sydney Mack, brilliance on the ball as she sends the long ball to Grayson Jacks. Jacks on it. Jacks being defended by two defenders, and she's pushed off the ball. Controlled now by DBU. It's a rough tackle as both teams just raking at each other, trying to win back possession here. Harrison, left-footed send, and it's going to go way wide of its intended target. And this will be a goal kick. One more substitution to be made by head coach Nick Cowell as Katie King, the junior from Dallas, will come in for Whitney Duffy. So still 3 up front for head coach Nick Cowell. As for head coach Michelle Leonard, she only has 2 in the front right now, Martinez and Williamson. Slide tackle will send the ball out of play on the far side. Throw in now for Dallas Baptist. Williamson has been rather quiet in this contest. She is the leading goal scorer for DBU, a second team All Heartland Conference member, as Momros able to get control of the ball and then send it again into touch. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in this Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship Final between, yet again, DBU, Dallas Baptist University, and SCU St. Edward's University. Tenacious tackle, and that will do the trick as the Hilltoppers are now coming on the counterattack to Mickey, looking long for Boudreaux. It's headed away for a split second and then just brushed ahead by Dallas Baptist University. The ball will bounce at center circle. Valson Liu will get the header to it. Valson Liu again with the slide tackle, and now it's 2-on-2 on the defense. Harrison now back, the defender. Libby Fish able to cut out the danger. The slide tackle will poke the ball through, just dancing, dribbling on the 18. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Boudreaux, she has the pace to beat McManus. Now it's Boudreaux. 2-on-1 here as Scales gets back to help. She'll split the defense, but a little too much pace on that run and behind that dribble. Libby Fish cuts out the long pass as she will send it into the air. McManus gets to it first, heads it away. King pops it up and tries to win positioning, and she does. King, the pass to Jax. Jax has a good look. Jax will shoot with the left foot. Diving save made by Hope Coyne on the second bounce. It was a tough bounce for Jax to put down. She might have needed to have taken it out for the half volley instead. But she did generate a good chance on target. Fish having to make the clearance, and now with players being pushed forward, that is opening some holes in the back for St. Edward's University in their defense. 1:32 left. Here's the throw in for DBU, and they're attacking third. Getting it over Valson Liu. It will fall just inside the 18. They are looking for Kernan. Madison to Mickey. Defends it well. Malmros is there to poke it away. But DBU still relentless as they look for Martinez, who gives a dashing run. And Martinez will keep it alive. McManus heads it into touch, and it will be a throw-in for St. Edward's University. Well, here we go, folks. Less than a minute remains in this 0-0 contest for the Heartland Conference Tournament Championship. Dallas Baptist University with the ball in their attacking third, and they will lose it into touch. Throw-in coming for St. Edward's University. We are now with only 41 seconds remaining, as we are in the dying embers of regular time. King with a nice chip pass that was read well and defended first by Mackenzie Rice. It will go into touch. 24 seconds. Off of the throw-in here on the near side, and they will lose possession with the Hilltoppers. A throw-in awarded for Dallas Baptist University. Time continuously wasting off of the clock here with only 10 seconds now. 9 seconds as the countdown begins. Trying to find the hole in the defense. That will not be the case. Katie King will take the shot from great distance, but the clock will expire before he even gets into the 18. And we have those dreaded words that every fan loves, but every player hates to hear. We are going into overtime. Extra time will be coming up here, and after about 5 minutes, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after I get some stats. Get yourself something to drink. You're not going to want to miss anything, as we will have extra time here to decide who. Second half of extra time. If neither team is able to score a golden goal, we will head to what every soccer fan hates, but probably has the most drama, way more drama than an episode of Melrose Place. We would head to the dreaded penalty shootout. I, for one, hope it does not come to that, as I would rather see a definitive winner in extra time. But we do not get to decide how this game will play out. We will merely get to watch and let these two amazing teams do their thing at Lewis Chen Family Field here on the campus of St. Edward's University. Folks, I want to thank you again for watching heartlandsports.org. As we find ourselves in extra time, it doesn't get much bigger than this. As this rivalry between these two programs, Dallas Baptist University and St. Edward's University, will forge another chapter in this well-written book. The Hilltoppers have taken 3 out of the last 5 Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Finals. And last time it did come to extra time, the Hilltoppers were able to get the win here in the conference championship. They are hoping to replicate that feat here against Dallas Baptist today. The Patriots will be dressed in the red shirt, blue shorts, red socks, going from right to left. Hilltoppers dressed in the all white with the gold across the chest are going to go from left to right. Valson Liu giving chase to the ball as Caitlin Havard was speeding across to try to get it. The header toward goal, it's going to be deflected by the Hilltopper defense. This is a 10-minute half as Martinez is trying to find the pass that will break the Hilltopper defense. Grayson Jacks with some rough defense, but well timed as she will force the ball to go into touch. A throw in for the Hilltoppers. Boudreaux loses possession. Valson Liu slipping as she tries to pass it away. It will be to Mickey on the ball. Libby Fish, left-footed pass, the long ball in the middle. Duffy got to it first. She'll be pushed from behind, and that will give the Hilltoppers a free kick right at midfield. They are in the attacking half now, just outside the center circle in the middle of the pitch. 8 minutes and 50 seconds remain in this first period of extra time. We are tied at 0-0 in the conference championship tournament game. Setting the ball for the free kick is Libby Fish. Libby Fish with the left-footed delivery. It will take a bounce inside the 18 and then bounce out the back for nothing more than a goal kick. Before the start of this game, I want to say that both teams had a look of jubilation on their face. Everything was nice and easy. Everything had a nice laissez-faire feel to it. But now that we find ourselves in extra time, you can tell the emotion, the intensity has definitely ramped up as each team is living and dying with each possession of the ball. The fans here getting to see another classic in the making live. Again, you fine folks at home, I want to thank you for wherever you may be tuning in on whatever device you may be watching on for joining us here today. It will take a bounce in the attacking third for the Hilltoppers, just inside the 18. It is cleared away by Dallas Baptist University. The Hilltoppers able to win the ball back at midfield thanks to Harrison, who makes the pass on the outside. Again, looking for the box, and again, it's headed away with some great defense by Elise Royer. Trying to spark a counterattack. Victoria Momros is there, though, first, as she'll play it back to Santoy. And Santoy couldn't do much more with it except send it into clearance. The throw-in now coming for Dallas Baptist University in their attacking half. Now the Patriots in the attacking third. The ball being played here on the near side touch line, and possession will remain with DBU. They will have a throw-in. It will be Caitlin Havard with the quick throw-in as she throws it going back. The shot, no, it's a pass trying to change the positioning of the pitch. Harrison was there to head it out of the 18. And then coming back, it was Mackenzie Cherniwick who was able to deflect the danger. A big collision between Wentz, and I want to say that was McManus on the outside, as there will be a DBU throw-in. 6:18 and counting. Launched into the box, and again it's headed away with such great force that Libby Fish's headband falls off. The ball still being played. Dallas Baptist again will launch it into the box. And it was an easy read by Lori Santoy. The sure-handed senior goalkeeper from Georgetown, Texas, makes another great read. And we're still deadlocked at 0-0. Again, the first goal scorer will also be the game winner, as we are playing with the golden goal rule in effect here in extra time. We are in the first period of extra time with 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining between the top ranked in the Heartland Conference, St. Edward's Hilltoppers, against the second-rate team in the Heartland Conference, the Dallas Baptist University Patriots. Off of the throw, and it's Havard whose foot gets to it first. And now the Hilltoppers will meticulously work their way up midfield here on the near side touchline. Or at least they attempted to, as the pass was cut out off of the throw-in. Boudreaux going heel to heel with Elise Royer, and Royer will draw the foul. Royer thought about taking a quick free kick, and instead the bench yelling to her, no, don't take it just yet. Martinez will be called over to take this free kick after Royer had a big collision with Jennifer Boudreaux. Boudreaux standing at the 10-yard mark away from the ball. Martinez will deliver, left-footed sending. It's a good ball into the box. It's still clinging around there. And then it falls to the ground. The Hilltoppers are looking for the clearance, and the pass is intercepted by Maggie Scales, who keeps possession while doing so. The long ball played, and it's turned right back by Schiernewick. And it's just a plethora of sounds coming from both sidelines right now as the tension continues to ramp up in this conference championship final. 4 minutes and 5 seconds left as Erica Everson will now be checking into the contest. The sophomore from Prosper, Texas, comes in for Cecily Martinez. Three minutes and 45 seconds left. The ball is kept low in midfield. There was a collision between both players, but the referee says continue on. Long ball played inside the box. Getting her head to it first was Havard. It's still knocking around there. Kerner is there. She keeps possession inside the 18 on the near side. And Victoria Momro stands her ground, but she is able to deflect the danger at least for a few more seconds. 3 minutes and 15 seconds remain. Throw-in coming for DBU. Just outside the 18 is the ball playing around here. All the way back to Scales. Scales to Kernan. Looking inside. 1-2 game here. Libby Fish on the defense. Libby Fish with a brilliant slide tackle. Well timed by the senior, and that will force a corner kick. That was probably the cleanest slide tackle I've seen all afternoon. One fell swoop of emotion. And now the corner kick, though. Will this be the one that breaks the deadlock, that wins the game? Martinez looking for the delivery. It will be a low one. It will take an awkward bounce, and it will go just right over the net. It took a weird flick off of the outstretched foot. If I want to say Maggie Scales. Possibly Williamson, their leading goal scorer. But one of the DBU players definitely got their foot to it, redirected it toward net, and it just happened to spin right over the net. Santoy was dead to rights and wouldn't have been able to do anything about it had it been on target. So the Hilltoppers do escape that corner kick situation, as we are still tied at 0-0 with 1:45 remaining. As the ball is now at midfield, both teams, as they have done in this whole entire match, still fighting for possession at midfield. It is now in the attacking half for DBU, and Malmros is beat. Havard with it. Havard dribbling on goal. The shot taken from great distance. And how lucky were the Hilltoppers there? Lori Santoy, who is usually error-free, you have to think that the conditions here, which are slightly slick and slightly humid with the wet pitch, played a big part of what just happened there. Had she been standing in front of goal, it would have been classified as an own goal. slipping right through her fingers, and it would have been a Dallas Baptist victory. Instead, they have escaped the danger the first time, but with 1 minute, less than 1 minute remaining, here comes the corner kick. Again, on the near side post, it's still bouncing as it bounces right outside of the 18. Dallas Baptist trying to feed it back in towards the threatening area. And now is Harrison, who is able to get her left foot to it and clear it long. One-on-one race. Getting there first will be Mackenzie Rice, who sends it into touch. And this will be a throw-in for Malmros and the Hilltoppers. The ball not taking a Hilltopper bounce here on the throw-in as it's wasting precious time. And now the referee saying that even though Malmros got the ball back, she needs to return to the area of which it went out of play before she can throw it in. That wasted about 10 seconds on the clock. So with less than 10 seconds remaining now here in the first overtime period, the ball will just roll out the back, and we are going to have to take another break and do it all over again for the very last time this season here at Lewis Chen Family Field. This classic contest could not possibly go any other way. It couldn't be decided after 2 full halves of play, and it still couldn't be decided after 1 half of extra time. We will find ourselves voyaging to the second part at Lewis Chen Family Field. Call your friends, tell heartlandsports.org, text them, message them, tell them to miss this final because this is probably going to be the most exciting they see this weekend. We're back with you here on back. 10 minutes of soccer this season. Her championship final. Hilltoppers left. DB in the red, blue, and red. And another classic added to this. Who will be allowed to call all the drama add up for naught? And we find ourselves moving on to a penalty shootout. We have 10 minutes to find out. I'm glad that you're here to see it because I can't wait to tell you about it. And here we go. Hilltoppers with possession as Limpscomb will dribble it off of Martinez, and she will have the throw-in. Looking for Tevez as Scales was there to interrupt the distribution. And then it's headed forward by Martinez. In the back line, Libby Fish yet again coming across from her fullback position to make the interception. Tevez trying to get past Scales, and it's Jax who retains possession on the dribble. Jax running down this near sideline, feeding it to Jennifer Boudreau on the near side, and it will go into touch. It looks like it was mistouched by, well, no, it was actually tackled into touch. Throwing now for the Hilltoppers for Jenna Lipscomb. 9 minutes and 14 seconds remain in this second period of extra time. The score is tied at 0-0, and we are playing golden goal. First goal scored, first team wins. The feed into the box, it's denied, but this will be a corner kick coming up for the Hilltoppers. Near side corner kick, Kelly Andrews will take it. The Hilltoppers lined up on the near side post. And then it's Tevez right on top of the keeper and Hope Coyne, who she has at least a 5-inch advantage over. It's headed away by Dallas Baptist, but it's still inside the 18, and now it's cleared. Fish is sitting back, and she will launch the attack again on the long ball. Tevez brings it down with nice first touch. She's tripped up by the defense. Still no call. The slide tackle and touching the ball with her hand. The referee does put his flag up on the outside, and this will be another free kick for the Hilltoppers, who have not been able to jump on these opportunities that have been presented to them earlier in this contest. This is about the third time that the Hilltoppers have had a free kick from just outside the 18. On the sideline, on the far sideline, it is Sydney Carroll, or excuse me, it's going to be Jenna Lipscomb. The Hilltoppers line up here. 7 minutes and 45 seconds left. It just takes one goal. Here we go. The feed, it's going to go near side. It's deflected away by Hopkoim. The freshman able to get both hands on it and deflect the danger away. And we still find ourselves tied at 0-0. The Hilltoppers will now have the throw. Here to the near side, the defense quickly conveys down. And now it's a throw-in for Dallas Baptist University as McManus, taking her time here with less than 7 minutes remaining. We'll look for Martinez. It's popped back into play by the Hilltoppers. Tevis with the ball. And now to the feet of Harrison, who has the pass cut out by Lindsay McManus, who's not able to keep it in with her first touch. Getting pulled down from behind is Maggie Scales. Referee says play on, advantage Hilltoppers. So the referee played advantage, and the ball does go out the back, and this will be a goal kick. Goal kick awarded to DBU, and it won't be Coin taking it this time. Instead, it will be Elise Royer who will send it away. Headed back into danger by Harrison. It's going to go off the face of Scales. Palmer is there. She's able to keep the ball at her feet. Scales trying to rip it away from her with her feet. Jax with it outside the 18. Less than 6 minutes remain. Jax dribbling. It's defended very well, and a terrific tackle as she takes it away is Kernan, and she's trying to start the fast break. Kernan will get pulled down. No foul call by the referee. Martinez is with it one-on-one against Lipscomb. Martinez able to pass it inside to the middle, and then it falls to the back line as Libby Fish will clear it away with her right foot. It will take a bounce at midfield, and then possession won back by Mackenzie Rice. Both players sliding at the ball as both fall, but it's DBU who maintains possession here in the attacking third. And then cleared away by Harrison. It will stay in bounds. Martinez, the taller of the two players, able to get ahead to it first. It will bounce over both players, and now towards the 18. The Hilltoppers able to win it as Libby Fish will clear it into touch this time. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left, still 0-0 in this Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Final between Dallas Baptist University and St. Edward's University. Off of the throw-in, DBU trying to make something happen with the ball as we finally are able to clear the damage there. Off of the one hop, it's Mackenzie Rice who tried to play it ahead. It will fall to the back line of DBU, and taking a tumble is their fullback. Headed back towards their own goalkeeper off of the head of Maggie Scales, and now on it is Mackenzie Rice. Rice will play it out the side. The referee not awarding anything there as Grayson Jacks will tumble just outside the 18, and this will be nothing more than a throw-in. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left in this Heartland Conference Tournament Championship Final, and it has been a great one to say the least. It's defended, but giving up a corner is DBU. So 4 minutes left in this contest. We are here in the second overtime period. It is 0-0 in this thrilling match between these two squads. Here comes the corner kick by the Hilltoppers, by Andrews, going in the middle. Hope Coin comes out, and she's able to slap it away. Off of the rebound, off of the header, the misdirection will not work. But the ball is still not clear just yet. Carroll, she will win possession for the Hilltoppers. One-on-one with her defender. And it's a timely tackle made by the Dallas Baptist defense. They are trying to spark their own counterattack, but the Hilltoppers able to negate that challenge and now have possession. Looking for Jax, it's intercepted as it's kicked away. Played long again out of the back line. Falls to midfield as Carroll gets her feet to it. Kelly Andrews on it with lots of space. Andrews one-on-one with her defender just outside the 18. She'll take a push from Scales. Ball still with the Hilltoppers. Fed into the inside looking for Morgan Palmer, who has 3 defenders on her and not able to do much with the ball. 2 minutes and 55 seconds left as the Hilltoppers are still searching for the game winner here. DBU with desperate defending as it's sent into the box yet again. And one more time it will be cleared, this time by Martinez. The throw in to Kelly Andrews. And again, a slide tackle, well timed by Kernan, able to keep the attack at bay. Chernuick will turn and she will leave it for Lori Santoy, who will play it low. Off of the head of Mackenzie Rice, this ball will drop free. Martinez on it first. She is met by two Hilltopper players. Palmer sticks a foot in there and wins the tackle. Boudreaux now on the ball with 2:13 left. Boudreaux one-on-one with McManus. Boudreaux with the ball, trying to find the cross with the left foot, and will just roll out the back, and this will be a goal kick. Substitutions being made for Dallas Baptist University as Erica Everson and Emily Neese coming in. Less than 2 minutes remaining between the finish of this contest and then going in to the penalty shootout. Leah Draper has played almost every minute of this contest. She comes off limping and exhausted. But she has been a huge player for DBU here this afternoon, as she has done in the entire season throughout her career there. 1 minute and 30 seconds left as India Wentz is hoping to get at least one last sub in. Possession won at midfield by DBU. Now a fight for the possession here again, as it was poked away for a slight second by Jenna Lipscomb. It's still dancing down that far side, this near side touch line. Throw-in remains with DBU, 1:10. Tensions are running so high here. And like we have mentioned before many times, just living and dying with every touch of the ball. Less than a minute remains now here in the second overtime period. The feed into the box. It's headed into the air by Fish. Headed back by Kernan. And now it's cleared by Chernuick. It's put right back into the crossfire by Dallas Baptist University. And now Palmer was trying to get there to try to tackle it away. There's the cross into the box yet again. Harrison gets her right foot to it and pops it into the air. Santoy off of her line, and she will rake the read and make the grab off of the volley. "25 seconds at the foul. 20 seconds left, and now clock's still running. It's going to have to be a quick free kick. 10 seconds left as it's headed away by Dallas Baptist University. It's one-on-one as Libby Fish will just boot it back in towards the attack. Palmer will turn, and she will have it tackled away at the very last instance before she could get a shot off by Emily Neese. And we will be heading to what is essentially just a lottery, the penalty shootout. Another break will be taken here on heartlandsports.org, and we will be getting ready for one of the most dramatic endings of a Heartland Conference Tournament Championship in quite some time right here from Lewis Chen Family Field. Let's say we'll give you a 3-minute break. it has come down to this. It will be a set of penalty kicks to determine who will be the winner of the 2016 Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Championship. The Hilltoppers come in as the regular season champion. Dallas Baptist came in as the number 2 ranked team in the Heartland Conference. The Hilltoppers also have the added pressure of being the number 9 team in the entire land. And how that would affect their rankings going forward. Both of these teams ranked in the South Central region. Hilltoppers number 3, DBU number 6. And we will have our first penalty taken of this penalty kick. Sydney Carroll will be going against Hope Coim. The best of 5 will determine our winner. Here we go. And that will beat the diving Coim to the far sideline. Hilltoppers get on the board first, and they're ahead by 1. Sydney Carroll, the junior defender from Winter Park, Florida, with a big-time shot there. Head coach Michelle Leonard. They will send out the sophomore defender from Kirkwood, Missouri, in Emily Meese. Her shot will beat Santoy on the near side, and we are tied at 1-1. Santoy just jumping up and down her place and didn't make a dive. 1-1 on penalties. Now coming up in this high-pressure situation is the senior from right here in Austin, Libby Fish. All the attention from the stands and everybody here on the sidelines, all eyes focused on Fish, that ball, and Hope Coim. Here's the approach. Coim will make the diving save. And now it's up to Lori Santoy to try to keep things even. As stepping up to take this penalty kick will be the junior from Waterloo, Iowa, Lindsay McManus. McManus's kick. And she sends Santoy guessing the opposite direction as she flutters it in to that lower 90. And now Dallas Baptist ahead 2 penalties to 1. As walking up to take this kick, it will be Grace McSwain, who did not feature at all in this contest for head coach Nick Cowell. But McSwain being called upon here to take this penalty. The sophomore from Glenwood Springs, Colorado, having to coming off French off of the bench. Interesting decision here. But she is at the ready. She needs to beat Coim. And she does. Sends Coim the opposite direction, and Grace McSwain keeps the Hilltoppers in it. 2-2. But Dallas Baptist does have 1 shot in hand. It will be the sophomore from Grand Prairie, Texas, by way of Southern Methodist University, Geneva Martinez. Now stepping up to take this penalty. Santoy is the Heartland Conference Defender of the Year. She needs a huge save here. Martinez hits it, and it is saved by Lori Santoy as she dives to the right side. And we are even again. It is the best of 5. If we do go past 5, we just keep on kicking until one team is superior than the other. Now the Hilltoppers have a chance to take a 1-goal lead. And this will have to come by way of the junior from Houston, Andrews. And before I can even get done with her introduction, she wastes no time as she easily glides it in on the floor on that lower 90 on the far side. Now stepping up will be the senior from Grand Prairie, Texas, by way of OU, Cecily Martinez. Martinez going against Santoy. Santoy just saved the last ball she had. Martinez It's saved by Santoy. Diving save, and it was a laser-like shot. It could have been placed a little lower or a little higher. But it was a well-reflex save made by Lori Santoy, and that is the second straight miss by DBU. The Hilltoppers can win it with this one. No pressure. Easy for me to say. India Wentz stepping up. And she skies it. Not an easy situation for anybody to walk into. That is for sure. But the freshman from Fort Worth, Texas, could have given the Hilltoppers the win. Hilltoppers and DBU both have missed 2 goals. But DBU needs to make this one. Rebecca Kernan, the captain and the senior from Carl Lowton, Texas. Can she keep her team alive? Yes, she does. What a huge kick and a huge make at a huge time by your captain. That is why she wears the armband, because big-time players step up in big-time moments. And that will keep this game going here on the penalties. We have passed our initial 5 kicks, and now stepping up will be the Heartland Conference Player of the Year, Julia Harrison. It's saved by Coim as she guesses correctly. And now it will be DBU with an opportunity to snatch victory here. Emma Durain, the junior from Houston, Texas, who played her high school ball at St. Thomas Episcopal. St. Thomas Episcopal. And this is the 6th penalty. If she makes this, that will give victory to the Patriots. Will the nerves get to her? It's a diving save made by Lori Santoy. And this continue. Folks, let me tell you, I have seen some amazing things in my life. I've been to some great events, but this has been one of the finest performances I have seen by both teams here. As we continue, people living and dying with every kick. You could just hear the exhale as soon as contact was made. Now it will be Mackenzie Chernuick, who doesn't waste much time. And she hits it right where it needed to go, as Coim was left standing. So the Hilltoppers were already in this situation. They have a goal ahead. And a miss or a block will give the Hilltoppers the win. Besides your captain, I couldn't think of another player that you would want up there in this situation if you're head coach Michelle Leonard. But you do have your leading scorer from Redondo Beach, California, Christina Williamson, proves why as she makes another timely goal here in the penalty kick area. And this penalty shootout ventures on. Next up, the junior from Gainesville, Texas, Whitney Duffy. Both Coim and Santoy have made stops, and Coim with the outstretched left arm. She was able to keep it up just enough, and she denies Whitney Duffy right on the doorstep. And this will give the opportunity for DBU to get the victory. What a huge save by the freshman from Odessa, Texas. It was just that outstretched arm on its way down that was able to do the job. The kick taken and the kick made by Erica Everson. And that will give DBU a well-fought victory here on Lewis Chan Family Field. It is DBU who gets their first victory of the season over the St. Edwards Hilltoppers by way of penalty shootout, and it went the distance. They are your Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament champions, and rightfully so. What an even match. The conditions, while the field less than pristine, the weather held out to give us a terrific game. Neither team able to find a goal in regular time. Neither team able to find the game winner in extra time. It took us 8 rounds of penalty shots to decide the winner. And DBU just able to make the last shot when it counted most. The Hilltoppers had 2 chances to clinch it. 1 shot missing the target. The second shot saved by Hope Coyne. And now Dallas Baptist heading over to celebrate with their fans that made the trip here to Austin, Texas, as they are officially the 2016 Heartland Conference Tournament champions. This was the 6th consecutive meeting between these two teams, and now in the Heartland Conference Tournament Championship, you can say that it's an even split. Officially, the record will read 3-3 from now on until next season. We still do have the presentation of the all-tournament team. But what really matters here right now is the fact that Dallas Baptist got the victory, as both teams will meet up near center circle and slap hands and congratulate each other on a well-played match. Tough, physical, and had all the drama that you could ask for in a championship game. But somebody has to win and somebody has to lose, and it was Dallas Baptist that just did one more thing right. Just one more inch that was necessary to get the win here. While a tough defeat for the Hilltoppers, both teams will need to reconvene. For the Hilltoppers, the sting of this defeat they will have to put behind them as they get ready for the playoffs. As for DBU, their coach mentioned in an interview yesterday that this team was peaking at the right time. And getting that victory here today can only assure that the momentum will continue to go in their favor, as they too will be ready for the playoffs as well. But what a fine match between these two squads here at Lewis Chen Family Field on this day. In November of 2016, it has been a fine contest to witness. It is definitely a tough loss for St. Edward's University that they'll be tasting for weeks. But those screams that you hear out of my headset, that is the squad of Dallas Baptist University celebrating their victory here this afternoon. The penalty shootout. Some soccer purists would refer to it as a lottery, wishing that it never had to even go to that. But when it comes to drama and high-pressure situations, I can't think of anything in sports that has more high drama than a penalty shootout. And you have to have a winner and you have to have a loser. And Dallas Baptist, well, they are the winner today. Okay, so we'll have the presentation here. All right, folks. Well, we are going to get ready for the championship presentations here on Go Hilltoppers, or excuse me, on heartlandsports.org. I want to thank you again for tuning in with us, whether you stayed for just a portion of the match, whether you have been here since the very beginning. Again, I thank you. It was a phenomenal match to witness live. I wish you could have been here to see it as such. But I'm glad that you were able to join us on this Saturday. I'm the Smash, Justin Simmons. It has been an honor and a privilege to be alongside you fine people as we get ready for the presentation of awards here after the Dallas Baptist victory, where they are now crowned the 2016 Heartland Conference Women's Soccer Tournament Champions. And just in case I do not get to give you a proper sign-off, again, for everybody involved in this broadcast here at St. Edward's University, I know that we have dealt with some horrendous conditions here in the last couple of days, but they have worked their tails off to make sure that we were able to get this this competition off the ground, and we're able to play these games. So the grounds crew needs to be commended for getting the pitch in game shape. To all the student workers that are on staff here that allowed this broadcast to take place, because you don't see them running around setting up everything, but I assure you that a lot of work goes on during their schedules as well. A very tough academic institution like St. Edward's University. Of course, everybody in the athletic department. That would include Sam Boonder, your sports information director, Logan Lawrence, of course, Jameson Ems, your assistant athletic director, and of course, Debbie Williamson-Taylor, the head athletic director here at St. Edward's University. And I, again, myself, I can't forget about our PA man, Kip McConico, whose voice will take you through the rest of the way as he announces the winners of the awards here. And once again, I'm Justin the Smash Simmons.